Hi guys, I feel like it... Is that my boyfriend? Yes it is. I'm gonna have to stop and then I'll be back. Hey guys, I felt like I should do a video that isn't like a favorites empties video and isn't like a box opening video, because it feels like basically that's all I've done for the last, I don't know, a few months. Well, I did that under eye video, but other than that there hasn't been much variety. So I'm going to do like a massive haul video of stuff that I've got from Chanel and MAC over the last probably 3-ish months. Some of it I bought directly from MAC counters and some of it I actually bought via the American website of MAC. Just because it's so much cheaper to do that, and I use a parcel forwarding service. I've spoken about it before, but if you haven't watched all my videos, which I hope you haven't watched them all for your own sake, the company is called Hop Shop Go, and it's for PayPal customers. So basically they will purchase and ship out the products once they receive them at their end. So that's the main issue with like websites like MAC and Sephora. You require a credit card that has a US billing address, and they also need to ship it to a US address. So the company provides both of those. The turnaround can be sort of a little bit slow. You usually receive your products within 3 weeks to a month, I would say, as an average. And yeah, so I also bought some products off Chanel because it's a lot cheaper on Chanel as well on the US website than it is in Australia. Anyway, I don't want to make this crazy long because I know I tend to rant a bit, so I'm just going to get straight into it. I'll start with sort of the products from MAC that sort of came out around the same time as the Fall Colour Collection. And you all already know about this product. I'm sure it is the MSF in Lightscapade, which was the main thing that I was really sort of looking out for in this collection. So I ended up buying this one. I think I bought this one in a shop actually. Yeah, there was whole dramas. It took ages for the MSFs to arrive, and for a while we didn't think we were going to get them at all in Australia. But I ended up getting it, and I'll do a quick swatch. I'm going to have swatches all over me by the end of this video. And there it is there. I also got the MSF in Porcelain Pink. And I think I also bought this one. I bought one in a shop, and then I also bought one on the MAC website just in case we didn't receive it. So it's a really pretty pink with gold veining through it. Just popped it next to Lightscapade there. The gold sort of gives it a peachy appearance. It's really pretty. My main excuse is that I went to the MAC counter basically every day for about 3 weeks waiting for these MSFs to hit. So I kept getting sort of lured in by other products that came out around the same time. And I've actually got 6 products from the Posh Paradise collection. I got 3 of the Mattine lipsticks and 3 of the paint pots, which I know is excessive, and yeah, but I really love paint pots, and these were some really 3 pretty colours. So the first one I got was Genuine Treasure, which is this sort of brown with heaps and heaps of gold flecks through it. It's probably best to wear sort of a brown or a dark base underneath it, but that's what it looks like there. Second one I got is Nubile, which is sort of similar to Rubenesque. It's sort of got, it's I guess a bit more pink rather than a deeper colour, and it's, I guess it's not, it doesn't have as much, I think Rubenesque has got a bit of gold in it, which this doesn't have. It's sort of, this one is fairly flat coloured. It doesn't really have any shimmer or anything through it. And the last paint pot I got from Posh Paradise is Treasure Hunt. And I think this one works really well as a base to use with like a smoky eye. It's a really nice gold colour there. The 3 Mattine lipsticks I got the nude coloured one, which is called, I think this is it, Unknown Pleasure. Oh no, that's not it. Naked Bliss, that sounds like it would be the right one. There it is. So it's not sort of flesh coloured, it's a nice sort of pink nude, so you don't look too dead when you wear it, and I find it really good for work. There it is right there. These next 2, I sort of feel a bit silly buying both of them because they look a little bit different in the stick, or on the stick, or whatever you would call it. This is Unknown Pleasures. It's a really deep colour. I thought I'd sort of delve out and try and get things a bit out of my comfort zone. So there's that one. This one's a bit more sort of berry coloured and a little bit lighter, called Deliciously Forbidden. And as you can see, it looks quite similar. It is slightly lighter though. You know when two things look almost exactly the same and you can't decide which one to get? Yeah, for me, I just decided to buy both of them. Oh, I have one more thing from the Cindy Sherman collection. Actually, that's a lie. I have a few more things from the Cindy Sherman collection, but this is one that I bought in the shop while I was on the hunt for the MSFs. This is a pigment and it is in the colour Emerald Dusk. You can see in there. You can see it there. It sort of comes off grey, but as you can see, it's a bit greeny as well. A few other things that I ordered at the same time as Porcelain Pink off the MAC website. I decided to try out the Matchmaster foundation and I've got it in 1.0. I'm generally not a fan of MAC foundations at all, but I really do like this one. It's quite light. It doesn't feel really heavy and cakey like the you know, studio finish and all that sort of feel a little bit icky, and they smell horrible. This one does have a bit of the regular MAC scent to it, but it doesn't, I don't know, I really, really like this foundation, and it works really well with a buffing brush from Real Techniques. And I've also got two more, two lipsticks, just the regular lipsticks. I got Russian Red, which you all know, but I decided, I actually went to like a 50s themed birthday party, and at the time I sort of really wished that I'd had this because it would have been perfect, so I sort of bought it in preparation for next time I go to a 50s party, I guess. I'll try and get some use out of it, but yeah, so there it is there, really beautiful matte finish red. And I also bought a red lip liner because lip pencil. This is literally in the colour red. So that one's what it looks like there. So it's a perfect match to go with Russian Red at least. I think it would go okay with these as well. This is a colour I've been looking to get for quite a while. I originally wanted to get it from a counter at Heathrow Airport over a year ago, and they of course had run out, and then I couldn't find it for quite a while, and it's a luster called Politely Pink. And to be honest, it's not as brilliant as I'd remembered it was, but anyway, so I bought this off the MAC website as well. It's a good work colour. It's just quite a sheer pink. Three more lipsticks that were all part of the Cindy Sherman collection, but I didn't actually order them until quite later after that. I ordered them the same time as I ordered some things from the Glitter and Ice collection from the MAC website. And I felt a little bit sick after I put this order in because it sort of was a massive order and I felt a little bit like a hoarder. But anyway, I'm quite happy that I bought all of them now, so I'll just show you the three of them. I think these are all permanent, but I think some of them might be pro colours. So this one's, they're all amplified. This one's called Fusion Pink. There it is. I've actually gotten a bit more wear out of these than I was expecting. I'm sort of feeling a little bit more confident in wearing bright colours, and this one's called Violetta, which I didn't know if that would really work for me, but it looks alright actually. I've only got, I think I've got hue on it at the moment though. I'm gonna give it a try. So yeah, that's Violetta. I had a bit of fun when I first got these three lipsticks. Sorry, the third one I'll show you as well. Show Orchid. I think this one's really pretty, and I've actually worn this one to work once, which is a bit crazy for me, but there it is up the top there. It's a pink colour. And I think these two actually look quite nice together if I put a little bit of this sort of in the centre of the lip. You probably can't really see the difference, but yeah. So I was really happy with those three. I sort of didn't feel as much, well, I still felt like a hoarder, but I felt like a justified hoarder. If that makes sense, which it doesn't really. And I've actually bought a magenta lip liner from Strawberry Net, which should come probably tomorrow, Monday or Tuesday, because I thought that'd be good with the Violetta colour as well. I ended up getting 3 paint pots, well, I think there was only 3 paint pots in the Glitter and Ice collection, so I got all 3 of them. Kind of wish I only got 2, but I ordered them before I'd even seen them in real life, so I sort of, this was my big hoard order, so yeah, everything I bought was sort of in excess. So this one's called Let's Skate, and this one I'm not a massive fan of. It's just a really light pink, if you can see there, with, I think it's got multicolored glitter. I'm not too sure, I can't really tell, but there it is there. This would be best as a base because it really doesn't impart much colour at all. This one I'm actually wearing today as a base. It's Morning Frost. And it's a really sort of nice neutral champagne colour. Is it there? I don't know why I keep putting things in the most awkward part of my hand. Whatever. And then the last one I got is For Effect, which is the sort of the black one that's, I think it's mainly silver, but I think it has a little bit of multicolored glitter in there. You can't really see it until you pop it down. So again, this would work better on probably with something underneath that's a little bit darker, but you could certainly layer it to sort of to make it look a bit darker. This is from that was it called, like, I can't remember what it was called, something about street art type stuff, I can't remember, but it's this is a highlighter called In the Abstract. And it's really, really super duper pretty. I don't think it's just overspray because I have swatched this before. I haven't actually used it. I'm sort of, I don't know, I'll swatch it for you anyway. It really doesn't impart much of a shimmery sort of effect as a lot of highlighters do. It really is just sort of a flat pink colour. So I think it's more, I don't know if you can even see that. Yeah, you can just. It's really just a pink. So to be honest, I don't know if I'll get much use out of this. I think it'll be more a look but don't use type product, which is a shame. One more MAC thing that I bought from the shop. I didn't have any interest in any of the mineralized skin finishes, the mineralized eyeshadows from this collection until I saw this one in person. So I bought this one at the shop and it's called Hold That Pose. And this is what it looks like in the pan. I'm actually wearing it over the top of Morning Frost at the moment. It's really just sort of a purpley grey colour, which is nice. I think it's nice anyway. Yeah. Lastly, I've got 3 products from Chanel, and they all arrived in this lovely little Chanel bag from the US website. The main reason why I made the order was for the highlighter that came out as part of their sort of winter collection, and it's called Lumiere Sculpté de Chanel. Just love the way I said that in my most French accent. And this is what the product looks like. I've been using it, as you can see, just down the bottom because, you know, I hate when products have overspray on them and then as soon as you use it the first time, it's all gone. So I've just sort of been focusing my usage at the bottom, so a little bit of the overspray is still there for the time being anyway. First time I swatched this in a store after I'd ordered it online, I sort of was a little bit unsure about it. I thought it was going to sort of end up a bit like the MAC In the Abstract highlighter, but it's actually a really pretty pink pearl sort of colour, if you can see it there. I thought it was going to be quite flat, but it isn't. It's really pretty, and I'm running out of hand space. Let's just put it there. You can see, I don't know if you can actually see it there. I am wearing it now. No, I don't think you can see it. It's a really subtle highlighter, which is different for, I guess, a lot of the ones that I already have. So I think this one is really nice, especially for work and places where you don't want to be too done up, especially, you know, you don't want to be too shiny, I guess. So I really like it for that. The last 2 products were sort of additional things that I sort of, I don't know, people on YouTube had sort of enabled me and I needed them in my life. The first one is one of their long lasting eyeliners, and it's in the colour taupe. You can even see that. There it is there. I like to actually use this sort of as an all over base on my eyelid and then a little bit underneath And this second product, which I bought as well, I like to use over the top. This is one of their Illusion d'Ombre, however the hell you say it. One of their sort of spongy eyeshadows that came out a few months ago. And this is in the colour 83 Illusoire. See that? And it was actually Cami Loves Kiwi that sort of enabled me to buy this. The way she describes things, it just makes me want to go out and buy them straight away. I think she should be like a copywriter, and she should write the descriptions for all different makeup and perfume and all kinds of beauty products, because she would make the companies a lot of money. And this is what the product looks like. It's a sort of a purpley, cool toned taupe, and I'll pop it just next to the eyeliner pencil. There it is there. It's sort of not overly opaque, which is one reason why I didn't rush out and buy these at sort of at the get-go. I thought the Armani Eyes to Kill were sort of far superior, but these actually do stay on a lot better than I was expecting. So yeah, I was really happy with this. It does come with a little brush, which I haven't actually used yet, but I think that this would be good to use maybe if you wanted to give it a try as an eyeliner, which I know Cami Loves Kiwi is done with hers as well. Haven't tried it yet, but I might give it a go sometime in the near future. And that is my ginormous haulage of the last few months from MAC and Chanel. I'm not buying anything else from hopefully anyone until the new year, because I'm going to go over to the States for a few months at least, probably around 5 months. And I'm going to buy everything there while it's really cheap, because I'm just getting angry at how much more everything is in Australia lately. So I'm excited to do that. Anyway, hope you all have a good day, night, week, month, whatever, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Thanks, bye.